everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Meredith E. Phillips, and this is the official start of Querying Chronicles number 4. Number 4. If you missed the first 3 installments of this little series, I'll link them below. To start off this episode number 4, I'm gonna go ahead and kick you back to 5 a.m. Meredith for a little update. It's 5 in the morning, so it's 5 in the morning. Okay, look. Can you see the, like, yeah, it's 5 in the morning. I checked my email. I have a full request. I read the email like 3 times to make sure I wasn't hallucinating, because it was just this little, the length of what was written in the email was the same length as like all the form rejections I get. And so I almost was just like, oh, whatever, another form rejection. And it wasn't. I'm pretty sure she asked for a full. I'm gonna look again because I'm still just like, are you sure? Did you send this email to the wrong person? That would be embarrassing for the agent, honestly. Yeah, please. It says, please follow the instructions below to upload your full manuscript. I don't think I even have the book in a Word doc. I think it's still in Scrivener. I have like first 10 pages, first 3 chapters, first whatever, like all the common things that they ask for. I have those as files. I don't think I have the full manuscript in a Word doc like format. So I guess I know what I'm doing this morning. I'm really excited. I'll talk later when it's not 5 in the morning. I'll talk later when it's not 5 in the morning. Okay. I'm just like, okay. This is fine. I'm not gonna freak out. Hilariously though, it does say if she hasn't contacted me again within 3 months, I can reach out. So it's gonna still be a minute. But yeah, let me go ahead and like send my book to a literary agent. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, that was pretty exciting. I'm excited. I have gone on Query Tracker a couple times. Like, did I actually? I did this happened? Like, it's there. It's there for real. Like, I looked at it multiple times to make sure. So yeah, earlier this morning, I did export the entire manuscript out of Scrivener, put it in a Word document, panikedly, is that a word? Probably not. I looked up how to format it, like, so it's like official looking or whatever. So I spent time fiddling with that, went through all of the grammar suggestions, half of which were not it, but fixed all that kind of stuff up, just a little nitpicky, where it's red squiggly underlined. And then I saved it. That was an important aspect of the morning. And then I let it sit. I was just like, I'm just gonna let it sit for a hot 1.5 seconds. And then on my lunch break, I came back here and I sent it off. I uploaded it. And there it went. So my book is officially sitting in an agent's inbox, which is wild. I keep randomly thinking about it through the day and being like, that's weird. She could be reading it right now. She probably isn't, but she could be. So like I said in the morning clip, her email did say to give her 3 months to review it. And if I hadn't heard anything back at that point, I could like email her like, hi, what are you doing over there? Probably say it a little more professionally and polite than that, but that's the essential message. So yeah, it might be a little while before I have any more updates on that front. I did, obviously, because I am pretty good at internet stalking. This isn't really internet stalking, but I went back on Query Tracker and looked at like the other data you can see in the tabs, which is so like I don't know. It's data, you can look at it, but it doesn't like super tell you anything. I don't know. Anyway, there's a section you can go where it shows you like of the people that she requested full full manuscripts from, how long did it take her to get back to people? Some people it was like very quick, and then other people it was a little more drawn out. I don't know. It probably depends on what else is going on in her personal and professional life. So I don't really have a sense of how long it's gonna take. I did see though that it seemed like she was getting back to people within that 3-month window, like pretty easily. So who knows? I'll let you know when I have more updates on that front. But it's exciting for now. It felt good. It felt surprising, but it felt good to feel like, okay, maybe it's not like the worst material she's seen today. So that's good. And yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes and what happens next. I'm hoping, honestly, if it is a rejection, she gives me just a sentence. Tell me what you didn't like. So I'll know, was it like a personal preference just not for you? Was the writing like not quite up to snuff yet? You know, I think that's like, I'm really hoping I at least get that much info from her, just like a little snippet of what was wrong, because obviously that would be super helpful going forward. But anyway, all right, that's enough for this little rambly clip. I'll check back in with you later when I have more querying updates to give you. Hello, it's the 24th of August. Amazing. I'm taking a little break from my regular writing vlogging, and we're gonna chat. We're gonna chat here about querying strategy. So what did I leave you off on? I got the full request. Haven't heard anything back yet. It's only been like a week and a half though, so you know, it's fine. I've been busy. I've been busy the last like week or so. I ended up sending out another batch of, I think, 8 or 9 queries, 10? I don't even remember now. I'd have to look. I wasn't initially planning to do, but 2 things have happened. So number 1, I did get that full request, which felt very good and gave me a nice little confidence boost. It at least meant that my query wasn't horrifically awful. Okay, fair enough. But I also got, I think it was 2 comments that basically said the same thing on the last querying Chronicles video. And they were like, you can query faster. You don't have to like wait so long between batches, which, yes, very true. I've definitely been stretching it out, and I don't regret doing it the way I've done it so far, but I liked those comments. They were great because I think it pushed me to be like, yeah, you can just send out another batch, like you're ready to go. So the first little batch I did, that little mini batch of 5, I was going very small because I think, you know, it was the first ones I was sending out. I was definitely nervous and, you know, a little hesitant. And so I don't regret sending out that little mini batch. That was fine. Then I sent out a batch of 10. And I wanted to wait because the reason for the batching strategy, send out like 10, maybe 12 at a time, wait to hear back, then send out more. The whole idea there is if you're only getting form rejections, then maybe something's wrong with your query letter, your synopsis, your pages. Maybe you need to review those, fix things up, right? You're also waiting to see, like, is anyone gonna give you some sort of like personalized feedback of any sort? That could really help with how you fix things or don't fix things or whatever. The issue with querying nowadays though is I don't know that many agents are gonna give you personalized feedback with a rejection. I think that used to be a possibility, and I think the possibility of getting that nowadays is less and less and less as the months and years passes by. So like I've gotten like a half personalized rejection, sort of, maybe, I wasn't sure, but all the rest have just been like complete form rejections. After that first full batch of 10 where I got, you know, rejections from pretty much everybody who bothered to answer, I did get the query and synopsis critiqued and implemented changes there. And I previously gotten the first 10 pages critiqued, so like my first chapter is as good as I can make it, and now my query and synopsis are as good as I can make it. So I do feel like even if I sent out, you know, another batch and another batch and another batch and I was just getting form rejections, like what am I gonna do? Am I gonna get my query and stuff critiqued again? I don't feel like I'm gonna do that. And I also wouldn't know what else there could be to change in it. You know what I mean? So I don't anticipate changing those with any kind of significant changes. So yeah, there's really no reason to hang around and wait. So I did go ahead and sent out, I think it was like 8 or 9 queries, and I queried some big people. I queried people that like if you've been around for a minute, like you know them. They're like big people. They're like dream agents. Even though you're not supposed to have dream agents, we all have our dream agents. And I sent it to them, which is crazy. Like, they've seen my name. Like, they kind of know who I am. It's wild. We're not going to think about it too much. I did get 2 form rejections from those top 2 agents. Love it. Love it. I think that's all I've gotten so far. Maybe one other form rejection. Who knows? If I got something, it was a form rejection. Surprise, surprise. I've sent out my query and synopsis at this point almost to everyone that I really have a good feeling about. The majority of the agents left on my query spreadsheet, and there's still a good chunk, but a lot of them are like the C and D tier people, where C tiers a lot of times, like, I don't really know very much about them. I couldn't find very much info on them. They had historical romance listed as a genre they represent, so I could send it to them, but I don't know like what they're even looking for. And then D-list people, I almost am like, they list historical romance, but there's something else where I'm like, I really don't think my book is for them. There's quite a few people in that list who, they don't say they want to exclusively work with like BIPOC authors or queer authors or something like that. They don't say that they're exclusively only wanting to work with those type of people, but the way things are worded, like on their website or manuscript wish list, it seems like they're probably not interested in you if you're writing, you know, straight white characters, which is what I have in my book, which is fine, like, okay, but then like, why would I send it to them, you know? So it almost seems just like a waste of my time, a waste of their time, because I'm pretty darn sure they're not going to be interested in it. So some of those type of people, like, I don't feel like I'm even gonna try. So I might have maybe 1 or 2 other batches that I could send out in the coming month or 2. And then after that, I think it's gonna just be done, because there isn't anyone else. Unless there's, you know, there might be like 1 or 2 new people that pop up or open to queries who were previously closed to queries, which, you know, is fine. I can definitely look at that. But I'll have kind of exhausted the list here. I sent out this latest batch earlier this week or over the weekend. I don't even remember now, but I sent it out about a week ago. I think I'm gonna wait until maybe like the end of September, about a month, and send out another batch at that point and kind of see where we go. I think my goal is to be finished querying this book by the end of the year. And if it hasn't gone anywhere, I will be sad, because I do really love my book. But like, the amount of writers who query and get an agent with like the first book that they query, as far as I know, that's a pretty small number. That doesn't happen for most writers. I knew that going into this. So I was excited for the experience. I still am excited. I'm still in it, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm excited for the experience, but if it doesn't go anywhere for me, that's okay. We have another book we're working on. We'll query that next year if it comes to that. So yeah, I don't feel like discouraged necessarily. It's been exciting. It's been fun this year sending my stuff out, like, to professional people. So I've had a good time, honestly, so far. It's not been, it's been slow and it's been kind of annoying in that sense. Ultimately, it's been a good experience so far. So that is the update for the moment. I'll check back in with you when I have more to share. Hopefully whenever I hear back about the full manuscript I sent out. I'm really hoping if she passes on it, I'm really hoping for some, like, 1 sentence. Just give me like 1 sentence about what didn't work. You know what I mean? That would be great. That's like the minimum I'm hoping for there. But yeah, anyway, I'll check back in with you later. Hey everyone, it's me again. Were you expecting someone else? It's my vlog. All right, it is September 29th, ta-da, and I owe you an update because I've had an update and just keep kind of forgetting to like film it. So anyway, I received my reply from the agent who had my full manuscript. She passed and she sent me a form rejection. So anyway, I am honestly more annoyed at the fact that she sent the form rejection than the fact that it's a rejection. Like, the rejection is fine. I'm like, I am okay with that. But the form rejection just like rankles. It's just annoying. You couldn't take like 2 seconds, you know? It wouldn't take, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it was a pass. And I'm like I'm just sort of like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know. Other than that, I don't think I've gotten anything from anybody else. I still have a few outstanding queries from the last batch I sent. If I got anything, it was just a form rejection. But I'm still waiting to hear back from a couple folks. It is what it is, and I'm happy to have had the experience of getting a request and sending my manuscript to someone. That's good. Little steps, you know? We're doing little steps along the way. So it is, like I said, the end of September. I'm gonna go ahead today and send out the rest of my queries. I'm just gonna go through my list. Anyone else that I am planning to query, I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. And then we're gonna just be probably done with sending queries for this project. I have, like, I think I already said this, but like a bunch of the agents that are left on my list are like D tier agents. I'm not gonna send it to all those folks. I'll look through everybody on my list, but if I feel like if there's nothing in their various profiles across the internet that makes me think, maybe I have like a sliver of a chance with them, I'm not gonna waste their time. I'm not gonna waste their time, and I'm not gonna waste my time putting together some personalized query for this person who does not want my stuff. You know what I mean? So I think I still have like a B tier person on there, and then a couple C tier. I kind of forget. I'll go back on Query Tracker. I'll see if there's anyone who has recently opened to queries who isn't currently on my list, or if I have them on my list and they're currently marked as like not open, I'll look into them. So we've got a little bit of research to do today. I've got a little bit of query sending to do today. But then, yeah, I want this to be like it. I want this to be the final batch. We're just gonna send it to whoever else is here and potentially willing to look at my stuff. And then we'll just be done, and we'll wait for the replies to come in. You know, we're getting into holiday kind of season, not quite, but like it's around the corner, and I know a lot of agents are trying to wrap things up for the year. People are signed on as new clients in October, November, and December, so it's not that they're not working or something, but I've just heard from a lot of agents who say they like to use the last month or two of the year to just wrap things up, finalize deals. If they're signing someone new on, they want to be done, like just kind of have a clean end to the year so they can start fresh in January. I'm hoping that maybe some of the outstanding queries I have will be gone through so that they can kind of clear out their backlog before the end of the year. And I want to get my last little batch here in so that hopefully if somebody's doing that and kind of trying to clear things out for themselves, my query will be included in that clear out batch. So that's the plan for today. I have a Patreon live stream here in about an hour, and that's what I'm going to be doing during the live stream. So yeah, I'll check in with you a little later with whatever update I may have. Did I include any footage of the stream? No, I did not. But it's there, and I did work. I have done a lot of work in the last 2 hours. Every time I go to query a new batch of people, I'm like, I've already got the query letter, I've already got the synopsis, like I've done the query form a bunch of times. It's basically the same for everybody. Like, this should be so fast. I'll just like throw them out there. It's never fast. First, I gotta update my query spreadsheet, which isn't hard. It's just a lot of clicking around and like fiddling with stuff. The query spreadsheet lets me filter on who's open for queries, first of all. Then I filter on like, have I queried this agency before? Because some agencies, if you query one agent, you can't query them again. Do not. So you don't want to double query in that case. Other agencies are like, you can query more than one agent here, but if you have an outstanding query with an agent at this agency, like don't query us again until that person replies. So you have to go through like all of these different like filter kinds of things to see who is actually somebody I can send my stuff to. At the end of the day, I came up with a list of 9 agents and then I had to go in and look at each of them again and decide how, if possible, how can I personalize the query letter for them. That always takes forever, clicking through the manuscript wish list, clicking through the website, all that kind of thing. So after 2 hours, I've finally sent my first query of the day. It just takes so long. It's just tedious. It's not hard. It's just tedious. And so anyway, I sent the first one. Now it should go lickety split, because at this point I've got all the queries ready to go. I just have to copy and paste a whole bunch of stuff. So let me finish that up, and then we're gonna call it good for today. All right, I'm done. The final query that I sent in, I was like, just gotta copy paste all this different stuff, and then they had a question. Why do you want to work with this literary agency? And I was like, oh my gosh. Because you're accepting new clients and you didn't look like a bunch of crazy heads. What are you talking about? That is like the job application where they're like, why do you want to work here? And it's like, because I need money. Okay? You know, like, so then I had to like look on the website to be like, I don't know, you guys look cool. Like, what am I supposed to say for this? So anyway, finished, submitted it. So I don't know how long this vlog is at this point, but I'm going to try to include another little clip or two with some follow-up if I get replies from people. We'll see. But for now, that is going to be it. Hey everyone, happy Monday. It is October 14th. It's 10 till 8, and the results for the SmoochPit mentorship program are going to be posted in about 10 minutes. So I'm really excited. So the querying part of this vlog is concluded. Since the last clip, I don't think I've gotten any other responses. If I did, they were just form rejections. We love those. But yeah, there's no real updates there. I have 14 outstanding queries at this point, and I'm assuming responses will roll in over the next month or two, hopefully. We'll see. Let's chat about the SmoochPit program. I entered a mentorship contest program thing you could apply for, and we're gonna get the results here in just a few minutes. If you want to watch the whole vlog where I was like prepping for the application stuff, I'll link that below. And you can go check that out. I'm anxious, obviously. I was doing fine this weekend. I actually was doing fine this weekend. I did all kinds of other stuff Saturday and Sunday. I was like thinking about it and excited, but I wasn't like pit in the stomach anxious, you know? I woke up this morning with a pit in my stomach, and now I'm playing with this hairband and I'm gonna put it down. So yeah, I'm really excited to see who all's gotten in, who all was selected. There's a bunch of mentors, so there'll be a bunch of mentees to go with everybody. I do know some of the other people who applied, so I'm like hoping it'd be really cool if like I knew somebody else who got selected. But either way, this has been a really positive experience. I got 3 different requests, which was great. I was very surprised and very excited. I feel like that means something was compelling, right? Either the idea, the pages, where the writing was good, the something in it was like decent. So yeah, that makes me feel good. So I feel like this is a win-win situation because I feel like I already won with those requests. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera until they actually post the announcement with the results, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. The announcement has been posted. I'm gonna listen to it. I'll probably have to mute it if there's copyright music, but let's watch. That wasn't real. Was that real? Was that real? Did that say me? For freaking Alexandra Vasti. That's a lie. I'm gonna watch it again because that wasn't real. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Wait. But wait a second. It's in alphabetical order, so of course she's all the way at the end. Holy crap. What? I need help. I need help reacting. Oh my gosh. I freaking love Alexandra Vasti. I've read all of her books. Oh my gosh. It said me. Like my whole name with the E in it and everything. Also surprise title drop, I guess. Oh my gosh. Look! It says me. She picked me. I'm like looking like they spelled my name right and everything. It's not another Meredith Phillips with like one L or something, you know? And we just happen to have the exact same title. Oh my gosh, what? I'm gonna need 3 to 5 business days to react. Holy crap. Holy crap. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll just go play Zelda. Bye. What do I do now? What do I do? What do I do with like my day? I'm just gonna be like, cool, all right, and like go do something else. Go to Target. Jade, what do I do? Jade has no ideas either. She's sitting over there. I don't know if you can see her. I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna end the vlog, I guess. Let me just edit the vlog. Let me just do something normal, because I don't know what to do with myself right now. I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Okay. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready to get to work, I guess. All right, so I guess next week I'll let you know an update on what's happening. That's the end of the vlog. Oh my gosh. I've never won anything like this. This is so cool. I'm so excited. I'm freaking the F out. Okay, I gotta wrap this up though. More to come, the highs and lows of the publishing trail for real, am I right? If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, you can click the subscribe button. I usually post videos on Fridays. Thank you so much for watching. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!